everyone. Welcome on back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here, for stopping by. I spread out the welcome mat for you, and before you came, I took up that welcome mat. Bah, bah, bah. I dusted it so that way it was nice and clean for you, so you can go ahead and wipe your feet on it, take off the shoes at the door, come on in. The music's fine. We're going to listen to The Police continuing on with Ghost in the Machine. We're going to go ahead and listen to One World, Not Three, which I was looking at that title and I was trying to figure out, okay, what could three mean? And the only thing I can think of is like third world countries, kind of like that idea. So like we all belong to one world. Don't try to separate it, basically. That's the thing I'm thinking of. But let's go ahead and dive into the track. We'll talk about it after. Let's go. I like that immediate groove. Held up by this the horn section. Sax blast.
One world is enough for all of us.
Take me to the other Kingston, baby.
One world is enough for all of us. It's a subject we rarely mention, but when we do, we have this little invention about pretending they're a different world from me. I shout my responsibility. One world is enough for all of us.
I love that groove here in the chorus. Chorus omits the snare. There's an empty sort of impact in the music. Has a great way of transitioning with the beat. One World is a little bit of a little energetic track to push off, shed off the skin of the last few here. I love the energy in this one. I love how danceable, how rhythmic it is. Of course, you have to apply most of it, not all of it, over to Stuart Copeland. The way that he pushes the beat in certain aspects, the way he transitions from verse to chorus is impressive. It moves so well. And then I really liked how in the chorus, at least for the first few times, he omitted the snare in the chorus and just allowed hi-hats, crash, and the kick there. And it left this kind of empty yet fulfilling sound in the chorus, kind of giving a little bit more space for the words and for the other instrumentation. And then in the verse is where that snare came back, oftentimes with a nice pop in an unexpected place. And then, it would just groove right into it. Okay, listen, you're here sometimes for the diversions. We're taking a quick exit. Okay, speaking of pops in unexpected places, so usually at work, midway through my shift, I'll actually change and I'll work out for an hour. So I'll change my clothes into my workout clothes and then go work out for a little bit. And this happened like months ago, but I was changing my clothes in the bathroom and I was lifting my leg to put on my pants. And there was the loudest pop I've ever heard in my life because I don't know what I twisted, but something in my back had popped. And I've never heard my back make a pop that loud. And ever since then, I've been scared to change in the bathroom on account of my back. Anyways, getting back into the song, it's also very catchy. Like it has that very catchy melody to it. I think that this is easily like this is like a crowd pleaser to me. This is like a track you play live and you see them play live, and it's very fun. It's very exciting. The constant horn blast in the music as well also kind of raise that energy and the caliber of the musicianship. Like it all is just very fun to listen to, and that's what I have to say on this track. Getting into the lyrics, One World is enough for all of us. It's a subject we rarely mention, but when we do, we have this little invention. By pretending they're a different world from me, I shelf my responsibility. The third world breathes our air tomorrow. We live on the time we borrow. In our world, there's no time for sorrow. In their world, there is no tomorrow. Lines are drawn upon the world before we get our flags unfurled. Whichever one we pick, it's just a self-deluding trick. One world isn't enough for all of us. So I'm 99% sure that it's talking about pretty much what I said at the outset. That instead of drawing dividing lines and instead of causing divisions between all of us, whether you live in a so-called first world, so-called developing country or developing nation, we all share this one world, and we should strive to bring more connections and grow connections rather than cause more divisions, which it seems like causing divisions is a bit of a trend right now. So it would be nice if everyone kind of came together a little bit more, just a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just a little bit more effort from everyone causes a big change and can cause a big wave. I don't want to bring a sour note. Remember this before you vote. We can all sink or we all float because we're all in the same big boat. So he says it right there. We're all in the same boat. We all share the same place. Let's work towards its progress instead of working towards the opposite of progress. Regress. There you go. Well, let me know what you guys thought of the track. You can let me know in the comments down below. You can follow me over on Twitter. Support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye.